Hey JP, do you got the
What's up?
Discord through your stream?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'll tell you later.
What do you mean?
No, I don't want your stream to hear me, so I'll tell you later.
I can end it real fast.
You said what?
I can end it real fast.
Well, it's the same thing I had already spoke to you about.
I forgot, to be honest, already. You talk about this right here? Where it's not right here?
Correct. And you gotta.
Yeah, I got you.
don't
I know what it's all set up. It's just my this. Now I'm bored. 1 second. It's gonna freeze in the GoPro.
No, don't try to fix it now. Just
like the button system is weird.
Gracing1 said, "Can't hear you."
You can't hear me at all? It's saying my mic is active. What about now? Is it any louder? I turned the mic up. Let me know.
Gracing1 said, "You're super low."
What about now? Let me know. Does it still sound low?
Gracing1 said, "Say something."
Yo, 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 yo. Check 2, 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. Okay. All right.
Gracing1 said, "Okay, you're good."
Okay. Yeah. Let's see here. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Okay, 800. This one's 600. Don't do anything wrong. Let's see. I don't got a lot of nice shit here to do. Shit. Drop freight market. There isn't a lot of nice jobs around here. Oh shit. Heck yeah.
Claps underscore FN 2033 said,
Yo, what up,
my
Claps?
brother.
How you
At
doing?
Isoclaps underscore FN 2033 said, what's up?
What's
At
up, what's up, what's
Isoclaps
up? How you
underscore
doing?
FN 2033 said, TS Blizz.
Oh, it's Blitz. What up, Blitz? How you doing? Trucking. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear, Blitz. Just making sure everybody can hear me.
John Samsungs.
Nah, it's triple 32s, triple monitors, triple 32s. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear.
Advituka said, remember when I told you I was getting the PXN VD4 low-key about to just get a MOZA crying face?
What happened? Why couldn't you get the PXN?
PXN VD4, but it's giving me too many problems. I was giving leeway by getting an entire no PC, but it's still acting goofy.
Like, it doesn't feel well? It doesn't feel good, or the force feedback keeps going away, or is the software laggy, or what's one of the main issues it's giving you? Alright, confirm right there.
Said, when I hook it up it's like it's demanding too much power, and my PC is a 5060 with good power bank, so MOZA R3 or R5 it is.
It's demanding too much power? That's the first time I've heard something like that. What do you mean by it's demanding too much power? That is the first time I've ever heard anything like that.
Said, I'm not getting a good experience, let's put it at that.
Okay, got you. Yeah, this is what I was saying the last time when I was like, you gotta get something that everybody has. That way, because if you had the MOZA R3 or the MOZA R5, then I would have put you in the Discord, and I would have helped you fix it, or make you download a certain software or whatever, you know. But since I don't know much about PXN, there's not much I can do to help, you know.
Advituka said, I gave PXN a chance low-key, but I see why people don't really mess with it.
Yeah, you gotta put that message out there. So make like a video of what issues you're having, so you can let people know that, you know, hey, don't get the PXN, or this is my PXN issues. This is not a fixed video, but just to warn people out there and let them know. You know, you get this product because of such and such.
Advituka said, I went in their Discord server and they skipped right past my problem.
I know that's not funny, but what the fuck? Yeah, you won't have that issue with the MOZA Discord. At least I don't never have an issue with my MOZA Discord. When I went in there a couple times when I bought my shit brand new, they helped me instantly. I did the whole ticket, and I got in the Discord with somebody, and I was good to go.
Advituka said, been grinding TikTok, or been taking a break.
Is that like, are you saying that as in you've been grinding, or are you talking about me? Yes, if you're talking about me, then yes, I've been grinding TikTok, and today I just wanted to switch it up and do a little bit of landscape YouTube. You know. Like, I know there'll be a lot of people in here if I did vertical, but I just want to see how landscape does. You know. I don't mind being in here by myself. Not looking for people to consistently come in my stream and be annoying. Just doing, you know, mixing it up, seeing how it does on YouTube.
Car idle.
Nah, this TTS is not the best. I just got it on there because it gets the job done. It's of just working like how this one does whenever you text, those one you have to put like a little dot slash something something just so you can use CTS, which is like, it's a little stupid, you know. If I'm paying for TTS in your server, it should just work when people join and say hi or whatever. It should work, and then I should have a keybind that allows me to turn it off and on if somebody's saying something annoying or I don't want them to say in the stream. They don't got any of those features, and they're charging people $6 a month. That makes no sense. This one is free and it works. People come in and text and they can hear it.
T128, now I wanna sell this but gonna be hard since it's PXN, I don't wanna do anyone dirty.
Well, just put in the description below of your sell and be like, I'm selling it for the third of the price because, let's say you bought it for 400 and you're selling it for 320, right? Be like, I'm selling it at the third of the price because I'm having a lot of you don't have to go too much into detail. You can just be like, I went to the PXN Discord and they're not very reliable on helping me out to properly tune my PXN setup. And then you can just do that, and that'll be it. And then that way in the description someone will know, okay. But and then if it's up to them to be like, fuck it, let me just get it and deal with whatever Penthouse software settings it was in. But as long as you let them know, it's all that matters. If they buy it, they buy it. It's on them. I buy stuff on eBay all the time that has.
Advotka said, yeah.
Yeah. As long as you put the description there, it's all that matters. also happens with MOZA. When MOZA releases a new update, they always tell you it's up to you to decide if you want to update to it or not. And I always tell people if your wheelbase is working perfectly fine, you do not have to update the wheelbase. You can update the pit house software, which is bringing in your new settings and stuff like that, which you also don't gotta use. But when it comes to the wheelbase physics and the way it feels with the current version of software, you don't gotta do that. So
said. Also the wheel rocks back and forth when no hand in it and when drifting, so I have to let go of the wheel.
okay. Wheel rocks back and forth with no hands drifting. That one is, how many millimeters did you say your wheelbase was again? Let me know, so you can get an understanding. Because that also happens with MOZA, but you have to dial it in with your settings and stuff like the pit house. It's just like a tune issue. It's not really a bass issue without it's more like a tune. You just gotta tune the wheel. You can go in the pit house, dial in the numbers and stuff, and then after that you should be fine.
Said 4 nanometers.
Okay, so what you would do is in the PXN pit house, you would run the wheelbase at force feedback 100%, and then in game, of course, in game, you're gonna bind the button on your button box or your stream deck or your wheel. You're gonna go to key binds and buttons, force feedback increase and force feedback decrease, up and down. And then when you drive, based on whatever vehicle you're drifting with or driving on SRP, you have to put the force feedback down based on the weight differential of that chassis in game. And then when you adjust those force feedback in game and dial it in, and when you let go of your steering wheel, like how I'm doing now, it won't go crazy. Like right now, if I went to the force feedback in game of this truck that I'm driving right now, and I just bumped it up to 100, it's going to start going crazy because now it's like it's too much on the steering wheel, which so it's all about that dialing it in. The only time you don't gotta go to the pit house and run the force feedback all the way to 100 is if you have like a R9 or R12 or R25, like something with a lot of newton meters that it's gonna be dangerous to run full 100, and you would do it like 80 to 90, probably even 85, like in between, or even 70 if you have like an R25. But from R9 below, you should be fine to run it 100%, and then in game you can lower the force feedback.
Advotuka said. If PXN would legit just have a fix to the problems that they create, no one would really hate on PXN.
That is true, that is true. Like MOZA is so widely known, it has all these big YouTubers that make videos for its settings and what to fix if you're having a weird issue on the fielding of the wheel or the base is acting up. PXN is still fresh, they don't really have a lot of YouTubers, and they don't sponsor a lot of YouTubers and send their wheel out and product out for a lot of reviews on. I mean, they have a couple, but not as much as MOZA's got. MOZA's pushing their product and their media out there fast and big, so everybody will know if they have an issue what to do.
Advotuka said. For sure. those people with PXN wheels, they don't have the problems I have. Then again, it's a select few.
Yeah, there are times it be like that where it's only when you want. Sometimes when it comes to a product, you're one of the few unlucky ones to have issues. More than the other person who has the exact same product as you. Okay. That was weird. I didn't even get a chance to pick.
Advoca said, "It's like searching why does my $100 PC not turn on?"
Yeah, it's like a needle in a haystack. Absolutely. Yeah, look for that one video that explains your specifically issue, or every other issues that are way bigger than that.
Advoca said, "Every time I put the PXN on my desk, it's off in 20 minutes.
Oh, so it's also turning off on you. That's crazy. Yeah, man, it sucks from the very few people that you're the one you're having that issue.
For a while.
Nah, it'd be like that. You probably like, let me just give it a benefit of a doubt, you know. See if it works.
Advoca said, "Bet a DIY 8nm wheel is better."
The DIY 8nm wheel is better. Well, it all depends on the software that they're using for the DIY wheelbases that I've been seeing around. You know. The stream so far is doing very well. I haven't had any lag yet, so that's good.
Advotuka said, "We also played No Hesi one time, which it's not bad on there, but it's also not what I expect."
Yeah, just liking, put it on Facebook Marketplace, eBay, Mercari, whatever app store you know, just sell it on, put it on, make sure you upload it all up on all this, and hope someone picks it off you for like $350 or probably $330, and then you can just add the $200 on top of that, and you should be able to get your MOZA R5 bundle. Oh, you sell it for around 300 something, and then you add 100 on top of that, and get you the R3. However way you want to make it work, you know. That way, even if you don't want the R3 or R5 is giving you any trouble, you know, I got you. I can help you out, and I got a bunch of homies that will help you out as well.
Advotuka said, "It was 300.
It was 300?
Advotuka
That's good.
said, "Legit AR3.
Okay, so if it was 300. If it was 300, sell it for 250 or probably 265, and then add 150 on top of that to get the R5 or the R3, however way you wanna, you know, make it work. R3, yeah, that sounds good.
Town. Knock M down on the ground. Big booty Lil Wayne
I gotta use the bathroom. I had to pull over real fast. And my head hurts. I want to restart the stream before the one. I just wanted to test run the landscape, and I ended up playing for an hour. But I'm gonna end the stream, restart the stream probably. But I'm gonna catch you guys very soon. If not, I got knocked out because I'm having a headache issue right now. But yeah, I appreciate you, all three of you, for pulling up to this stream. I'll be back. If not.